So I'm out here and each week I try to come back from the last week when I had a little break in between and try to figure out, okay, what was you working towards? Did you do anything towards correcting the things that you're doing wrong? And when I came back, I know one lesson that I've learned this week, and that's patience. Patience has been a thing that I have not been good at. And it really comes with and I don't want to just put it all on that, but again, our programming is that when we have something messed up, there's that one thing or that one sequence of events that we've been told that's going to make it right. That one pill, that one solution, that one course, that one class, that one mentorship that's going to solve it. And while those things may provide quick fixes like your Tylenol, they don't get to the root cause. And the only way you get to the root cause and really gain lasting change is if you get to the root cause. And unfortunately, it doesn't sound sexy. It doesn't sound mystical, magical. It doesn't sound enticing for people to hear. To get to the root cause of things, it requires patience and work in a successive set of actions performed consistently. And this is something that I'm just learning. I'm glad if you already know it, because I know people pop and say, I already knew that. Cool. I'm glad you didn't. I didn't. and it's a difference between knowing something and understanding it. So I sound like fully understanding the aspect of patience, that the real change is certain things you got to work through. Certain things are going to require consistent action. Some things are going to require multiple consistent actions that which lead to change behavior, which leads to the change of you not doing it. And now I'm being more comfortable and patient with a lot of the things that I wanted to do, that I wanted to have done like immediately. I wanted to have shit done yesterday. I'm one of those type of people. But now that I have instilled that things I do may be a project, there may be things that need to be worked on, there may be things that need to be thought about, and there may be things that may need to be worked through. And I think what kind of took a weight off my shoulder, because when you hear it, you're like, oh crap, I got all this stuff to do. But one of the key things that helped me is knowing that there's no time limit on doing those things. It is a process, but there's no time limit. And we always want to quantify things. Again, our mind is trained in complexity. That's what I've learned through Qigong. That's what I've learned through studying Egyptian philosophy, is that our minds are trained in complexity, and it's really the simplicity and the honing in of things and the single-minded focus that really gets us somewhere. But these things take time. It takes practice. Just like we practice being idiots, just like we practice being impatient, just like we practice being full of complexity and all this other stuff that's got us jacked up, we got to practice the other behaviors too. And it's not just one thing that completes it. It's an action. It's a behavior change. It's a person change.